caiman are among the Amazon's most ancient inhabited. These living fossils have remained almost unchanged since the time of dinosaurs. But recently a strange behavior has been observed among KELAS. It happened during the dry season between June and October, when rain falls only a few days a month, giving the Amazon a chance to dry out the river level's roof, leaving shallow pools along the edges of waterways. Black caiman are quick to seize the opportunity. Birds take notice. The black skimmer move inland from the coast, and eagles gathered by the hundreds. They are all here. For one thing, the fishing is excellent. The pools of strange hooks show of fish, and the Amazon large predator claws it. During the dry season they camp and gather in large number, but what they do is even more extraordinary. This strange behavior is still not fully understood. Caiman are known to jump and slap the water as part of a mating disparity. But here it's transformed into a systematic and deadly ballet. Caiman appear to be walking in a pack to round up their prey. A panicked fish are calmed by the hungry jaws. Those that escape are picked off by the anglers probing the shore and skimmer targeting the surface the fish. The Amazon basin dominates the The Amazon basin dominates the northern half of South America, stretching over 400 million hectares within southeast south of where and wonderful flora life. The characteristics of this reel are part of a complex web of mutual dependence. They are interlocking relationships have developed over millennia. One of the strange and most mysterious involves a very small frog and a very large spider. Its behavior, rarely seen before, this studied hemming frog lives on the forest floor and dangerous place full, and potential predators including these growing tarantula, spider this nocturnal hunter with a leg span of up to 17 centimeters can mice and even small birds. It kills by injecting its prey with venom. The patient first stun, and then creatures would begin to avoid such a fate. It seems the little dude humming frog has made a fatal error. Is this just a freak? The tarantula lair is a potential death trap, especially when filled with hungry beings for the frog. The outcome cannot be good. Once it with a large, the spider will punch and injure its deadly dose of venom. But don't this time hairs on the spiders. Let's allow her to detect kinema on the frog skin. Perhaps she sees the frag hole make a danger smell so while welcoming into the brood it seems this is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Frogs eat and witches trample on spider, egg and spiderling and frog the frog is total protection no other predator would dare attack on this mother or our babies. Nearby another remarkable story of cooperation and education is unfolding. It involves the three arousal to surrounded forest, plant to animal and such America economies millions of dollars a year upon doing what can. Naturally Brazil nuts really to come from Brazil and must grow will in the Amazon but they depend on pollinators that have evolved with the magic necessary skill the Brazil nut trees Paul Felici. Flowers have strictly wrapped petals, prying them apart to reach the nectar. Inside take a lot of muesli. Only the biggest and strongest bees can do it for its forest to be rewarded with a sip of nectar, but as it strangles with the flower, it's also dotted with pollen when the bee visits other Brazil. Not flowers, no pollen. Shake allows the bee get a meal, and the flowers all fertilize. The third party in these tales is a little Namavos. A first in the Brazil, naturally lives on the county is one of the few countries in the current forest with strong enough teeth to break the outer shell on the seed pod. Its reward is a hearty male baked meat, essential food in Carolines. A single pod can contain up to 25 nuts, way too many for the agon to eat in one meal. So he hides the lover. Gonti bursts his treasure all over the forest. Some nuts will remain in the ground to germinate and grow into the next generation of Brazil nut trees and seed. Relationships like these are essential to the life of the Amazon. They have made the forest what it is today, but can they do rest and the forest change around? Much of the Amazon basin lies in Brazil, where deforestation is a major problem. Trees are being burnt to clear land for farming and cut down to meet the demand for lumber. Up to 18% of the logging is illegal now. The forest may have a fighting chance with the help of and the earth transport. The government has declared war of the illegal lodge. But protecting an area larger than India is almost impossible. Every day and the Amazon still lasts 19 square kilometers. Our forest and beside the tree much more is lost a complex living community. Leave it the undersecretary sacred and the can benefit of making among these others. Wonders the Amazon is the world medicine west. This I already know. Over the active ingredients in chains fighting drugs come from the rainforest even though they have only tested 1% of the plant's some plants are packed with deadly compounds. There are the sounds for patients like cold and anxiety drugs like nicotine, cocaine, cocaine, other plants. Use Ponzi as canines defense. Unripe forests, fruits, and wither toxic and normally incredible, but in the coast have little salty. During the dry season, they are three strong bricks, and the close the extra whatever dons they can, and then have to deal with a belly full of toxic plant matter. Like other parents, they have found a solution. At this time of year, Carol will travel more than 15 kilometers every 2 or 3 days to a particular beyond the river. They are heading for clay banks exposed. Somehow the birds have learned over time the clay to release the toxic and the teeth which make it an essential ingredient for surviving the dry season. Place the mate and great order of their kind. Macaws are the large and one of the most beautiful parrots in the world. In South America, there are 70 different species of both sunny and brilliant plumage, highly intelligent and extremely sociable and travel together in large flocks as they search for food.